Before the storm.
What up, CBR fam? We back for another installment of the Chondro Bar Room, and we glad that y'all here. Who we got in here earlier? We got Tyler Willis. We got Tradesman. Tradesman was the first one, so shout out to Tradesman. We got Salamander. We got Didi. We got Jordan Hicks. What's up, Jordan Hicks? How you been, bro?
Tradesman.
We got Mikey Marsh. We got Cousin Boz, all the way from down
Mikey
under.
Marsh.
We got Noel.
First, before we start, I want to thank Travis for having me on. I appreciate you, Travis.
Man, shut your ass up. You motherfucker, you. Yeah, he been like this all day today. Just so y'all know. He been like this all day today.
What you mean, man?
You know what I'm talking about.
I just want you. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it,
Nah, bro. No, you know what you've been on today. Yo, remember that video I asked you what the fuck you sent me this for?
Which one?
You know what I'm talking about. The tennis video. Yeah. What's wrong with you? You like Bill when he don't take his meds, bro.
3%. 3% of that be 3% of.
Yeah, you fucking ridiculous, bro. But anyway, man.
Percentages. We're talking about the percentages.
We're not talking about these percentages again. So, Keto, you got anything actually? There's actually.
First off, what's wrong with the video? Y'all don't like you playing tennis?
No, we're not doing this.
What you got against tennis players?
We're not doing this. That's the.
I don't got to get nothing against tennis.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this today.
Shout out to Venus Serena.
There was no Venus or Serena in this video. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
What's her name? Shankakova.
You don't even know what you're talking about today.
What you mean?
I fucking hate you.
Shout out to all the greatest women players, women tennis players.
This fucking dude right here. Keenan Eugene Morgan.
First off. Anyway, welcome back, y'all. This is another episode. We back up in here again. Earl, what's up, Earl, with the curls? You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit, the silence got Travis. ET got Travis. Anyway.
I had an Amber Alert, bro. It's always an Amber Alert when I'm doing the show. People like to kidnap kids at 9 p.m. in Texas. I don't know why.
Wow, that's not even funny.
This is like the third time this happened.
That's crazy. But me and A-Ball back, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you better chill out over there.
Yeah, but the thing,
chill out over there, slim, fast, Ruben Stubbard.
Yeah, he like Wednesday. I'm sorry, in 2024. You know but no, man, it's gonna be a good episode tonight. Really, I don't get really too much you got going on. Hey, shout out to them. I gotta give I gotta show my son football team some love, man. They 5-1. They had a hard fought game, man. It was probably their best game of the season because it was like they was losing like 14-13 going into the fourth quarter, and they really dominated them boys and ended up winning 25-13. Good. It's like the defense be turning up, man. The defense there's something about them, man. It was like the first drive they gave up a long drive, the whole field touchdown. The other day was like a short touchdown they gave up on the turnover.
Your video is stopping. It's something.
I don't know, my video is stopping, man. Is it still going or is it still stopping?
It's like stopping, like.
I'm gonna exit out and come back.
All right. Well, anyway, y'all, what's going on? It's just me with you right now. We're gonna wait for Keno to get back in a second, but I'm glad that y'all here. Last week was a blast. We really enjoyed being able to hang out with a legend like Tim Morris, and we hopefully we can bring more episodes like that in. But yeah, tonight's going to be a different episode, but we got to do different episodes. And we don't want this show to be all about highlighting the biggest people in chondros. We want to highlight everybody that's involved.
Yeah, shout out to A-Ball. We really is highlighting everybody.
Man, I just really can't stand this dude.
Wow, that was unnecessary. That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for.
It's still early in the week.
That was uncalled for. But yeah, what he was saying, to be piggyback off that, but you're gonna see sometimes you're gonna tune into the bar room and you're gonna see some legends on our show. Sometimes you're gonna tune in and you're gonna see some people that that's a first time keeper. And that's what we cater to. That's what we always gonna cater to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's duplicators out there. You can bite if you want. It'll be heavy biting going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to know that we got kids out here in these GTP streets.
Yeah, but
I thought we only had two
Earls
kids
on.
each, but we got another kid. That we both our sons. We both the father. So
damn, that's a hell of a Mari show episode.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, it's good to know that, you know what I'm saying? But it says like copying is the best form of flattery or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's the highest form of flattery.
Yeah, dick eating is the highest form of flattery. Whatever they call it.
All right.
Whatever they call it, man. You know what I'm saying?
We appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. I don't really got anything. I was supposed to put three Neos up for sale, but I've still been too lazy to actually do it.
Was your hot chocolate good?
Man,
so
I killed that.
They're still here.
Perfect.
But anyway, what we're about to do is get into the show. And we got two newer keepers to chondros, but veteran retake keepers, and we're about to bring them in. So let me get my hat straight. Let me get my hat.
Yeah, we're finna go to holla at America del Sur for this one.
We're about to bring in Raw and Jose Garcia.
You like a real Texas truck driver now.
I might be a Texas truck driver. It might happen one day.
You like you drive trucks for a living.
What's up, Raw and Jose?
What's up, fellas?
Hello.
How y'all doing tonight?
We're fine, thank you. Thanks for the invitation.
Hey, we're glad to have y'all.
It's good to have y'all on, man. Look,
Yeah, we do.
Everybody got hats on tonight. You see that?
Yeah. We are going to send you one in the future, Kino. One hat.
Yeah, you gotta send me one. Oh, Travis, you dirty bastard. You can hook me one too.
I didn't even know I was getting it. This wasn't Travis Cutcuz's moment. This was a gift.
Yes, it was, man. You couldn't hook up with the Migo with the hat. That's how y'all feel like it's an ambush. I feel like this is a Mexican ambush.
So I met them here when they came to San Antonio. We went we got something to eat, and they brought me this, and they brought me some of the Herz's salsas that we don't get here. You're like, we don't have those here. I'll be honest, those are some of the best sauces that you can get.
Some real sauces, huh?
And some tortillas. They were really good. So I still appreciate y'all. I've been using those on breakfast tacos. So I love them.
Hey, y'all hooked the brother up. Thank y'all. Appreciate that, y'all.
But Kino, you're gonna get your time in the sun when you get to meet Jose and Raw. It's coming soon.
I was cool, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like definitely getting my Migo hat.
Where are you located, Kino? Where are you located?
I'm in Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago. Wow. And you're Travis San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We try and get him to move to Texas, but he don't want to move. Your video's messing up. All right, so your video keeps messing up.
I don't know what's going on tonight, bro.
I don't know what's going on either. Your audio's fine, but your video keeps messing up. It's like somebody. What did somebody say? Earl said. Well, no, it wasn't Earl's. Bob said Keno be on dial up internet.
That's what Bob said. That's what Bob you on go bastard.
Salamander said Keno looking.
Keno like that. Everybody
losing
said
a fight in the Matrix right now. I just need to put my glasses on, stop being a blind ass old bastard. But yeah, so let's get to it.
I'm
Rollo
gonna have to put a metal hat on. Hold on.
You gonna put another hat on?
A metal.
There you go. You gonna put your metal hat on? Don't put a metal hat on. You don't gotta do that again. You don't gotta do that.
Go back to the IG days with the calendar.
What up, Alum? You listen. Anyway, how y'all feeling tonight?
We are fine, thank you.
We're excited.
We are excited for the.
I'm excited to have y'all on. I don't know where Ruben ass at, but he need to get his ass in.
And we are happy and glad with you for being here.
Hey, what are you doing, Keno?
Give me a second, bro. I gotta get shit together around here.
This is like the old episodes. This is gonna be like the old episode of Keno's ridiculousness. Yo, it sounds like you just sliding around in a metal factory right now.
Go fix this shit, bro.
Oh, come on, dog.
I'm trying to get my reception right over here, man.
Why did Jordan say it sounds like a tinfoil hat and it was a tinfoil hat? That's crazy.
So what's up? Go ahead, fellas. Go ahead.
All right. So, Rollo Jose, tell us a little bit where you're from, and then we'll get into the chondros and reptile aspect. But just tell us a little bit about yourselves to people that don't know you.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, we are brothers. I am the small one. Raul is the old one. We are from North Mexico. The state is Coahuila. And we have been breeding snakes, I don't know, like 8 years, more or less. Mostly reticulated pythons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have been keeping reptiles for about 15 years. Most of the time we have been breeding retics, leopard geckos, and ball pythons. But recently, 2 years ago, we started with the chondros, and we are super happy. It's our new project. It's like our most wanted project. Since at the beginning we just got a baby biak, but we started like research. We saw that there are a lot of localities, Arus, Sorong, Manokwari, Jayapura, all that those localities, and we were like, wow, it seems like they are like morphs because they are so different from each other, but so that is very fascinating for us because every different locality is so different, we have biaks and arus, and they are like different kinds of snakes. So that is something that we feel that is very, very exciting because it's like a new experience with any kind of locality.
So, did you guys grow up like catching reptiles and like trying to keep them in the house and stuff?
Yeah. How was it when y'all was little boys? How was it? I used to go outside, catch frogs and shit. What happened?
Yeah, we as we are in the north of the country, we don't have access to boas and that kind of stuff that is in the center and the south of the country. We are like on the desert, the same as San Antonio, north of Mexico, Coahuila, Chihuahua, Sonora is a big desert. There is like nothing, just the sun and the desert, the sand. So we have rattlesnakes, but they are venomous, so we don't take them. But we like the deer. We have a ranch, so we like the deer. There is like lizards, desert lizards, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
That's the kinds of animals we can catch, but just for being uh, little and just having for fun, not for breeding or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I know you guys have in Mexico, you guys have an extremely high variety of
Yeah.
native reptile species. So like what type of lizards can you remember that you guys are catching as kids?
There is a name of this lizard. The name we say it here, chameleon, but it's not the chameleon from Madagascar, the one
Hmm.
that changes color. That's not. It's a horny chameleon. Then when that animal feels in danger, it spills blood from the eyes. It's a super interesting
I've
animal.
seen those lizards
That
before.
Mm.
it sounds like a devil, but it's true. It splits blood from the eyes. The animal feels danger.
Yeah, I've
Really?
seen those lizards before.
Yeah,
As a
So you can
distracting technique to that's cool. That's cool. So don't become prey.
yeah.
All right. All
so
right.
like at what age did you
I'm
guys
gonna look
like
that
go
up.
in to like saying, we're gonna start keeping like serious like when you guys started getting the retics? Like was it retics first that you guys had like real breeding plans for? Was it ball pythons?
I think it was like 15 years ago, and we start with a normal reticulated python. It was like the first one, and it
Mhm.
was so aggressive. And that was when we start.
Yeah.
So
When we started, there was like ball pythons, and that was like the like wow, a snake. So that was like the most strange thing you can find in a pet store. But
Okay.
in the city, there was like only one pet store in all the city. You know, then
yeah.
you cannot choose. So one time in that store, we were very small. I don't know my age, but Emiliano was even smaller. So we went to that store, and we saw a reticulated python. It was the first
Mm.
time we saw one. So we were like, "This is the biggest snake in the world. How this pet store have this snake?" And in my personal opinion, I fell in love with the orange eyes. Normal reticulated pythons have the orange eyes. I saw that snake, and since that, I have been in love with that species.
So retics
So
with orange eyes.
Retics.
Wow.
yeah, so at that point in time, like
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me.
I know you guys got pet stores, but like you guys have pretty big reptile shows in Mexico
Yeah,
because a
yeah,
lot of people in Mexico keep reptiles as pets. They're more common in Mexico than they
yeah,
are in the U.S.
Iguanas too. Keep a
yeah.
lot of
There is
iguanas down there.
a
They got a
big
lot of
expo.
iguanas outside.
The expo is 2 times a year. It's in Mexico City.
Mexico City.
Mexico City is humongous. It's
Mhm.
super big city, super. And the people that love reptiles is super big, super big. So this show is 2 times a year, and it's super big. I mean, we have not been to Tinley or Arlington Expos in the US. We have not been there,
Yeah.
but I have seen videos, and I think Animalia from here in Mexico
Mexico.
is almost the same size or a little bigger. There is
Really.
super big expo, super big.
What type of variety of reptiles do you have at the expo? What's available at your expo?
Everything. You have no idea. You can find everything,
Yeah.
everything, everything.
I think it's the same species, more or less, more different, but the same ones in the US.
Okay.
And
All
there
right.
is, I think, like 20,000 people in the 2 days that
It's
assist.
2 days
Two
only.
days.
Yeah.
I don't know.
20,000. Damn.
That might be bigger than Tinley, bro.
I
Twenty
think it
thousand
is.
people 2 days. That
I
might
didn't
be
take no
bigger than
numbers on
Tinley.
Tinley, but 20,000 in 2 days, that sounds like a lot.
That's a lot. I don't know if we saw 20,000 people
The
in
Chili is
Chile.
In
3 days if you can get the
Tinley,
VIP.
how many people attend to that show approx?
I couldn't. I don't have an answer.
I honestly don't know. If I throw anything out there, I'll be lying to y'all.
Like I don't know, but it didn't seem like 20,000 because I would say that the majority of the show, I would say that expo had a capacity for maybe 5,000 people in there at the most, and I think that's really stretching it because even before then, when they do the VIP part, you may have 500 people in there, like
Okay.
may, and I think that like that's how many people you probably have in there. Uh, I don't think that you probably hitting
So it's a
10,000 in the place.
convention in this. It's a convention center, so they
Yeah,
might have a capacity of 10,000.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean 20,000 in the 2 days. You know, not the 20,000 at the same time, but you know,
I know what you're
one
saying.
day
I know. I get what you're saying. Yeah,
1,000,
a
but
total.
20,000 is like how many tickets they sell. You know.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and
So,
they also have VIP passes and everything. It's a super nice expo with
So it's
every.
basically basically like a NARBC Mexico.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's NARBC is like, como la National Expo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only the thing here in the US. I have seen they are expos like every month in every city. I mean, I have seen in Texas they are like different expos in different times of the year, you know. But here in Mexico, they are just two. They are in the same city, and they are almost always the same dates, you know, at the middle of the year and at the last of the year. This month, the 26
In 2 more weeks.
in 2 more weeks is the expo. So we are like preparing everything. We have sold some chondros. We are going to expose those animals there. You know, we are like we already made 100 hats to give
Mm-hmm.
to over there. You know, so we are like preparing. You know,
We need to go with a plane. It's Mexico City from here is like
it's like
1,000 kilometers.
yeah,
We need to take a plane and ship the all the snakes
yeah,
and all the stands in a box.
yeah.
It's really hard for us.
Damn, y'all got
Shipping
to ship
yeah,
everything.
shipping here in Mexico is not the same like in the US. The US, you just go to a FedEx and this is my animal and that's it. Okay. Here in Mexico, no. You need special permits for your animals, and you need to go to the airplanes and then if they approve that your animal is illegal and everything, then you ship. But sometimes, I mean, if the receptionist is not having a good day, even if you have your permits, you cannot ship. You know, so it's like it's something special here. The shipments. There is one company that ships animals. Is very effective, very nice company, and it one time of the every month they by car a guy driving starts picking up all the animals all around the country, and they go from the north to the south, and they start giving the animals to each client, you know. But
Mm.
it's so easy like FedEx, you know.
yeah. So it's not like you guys have like on demand shipping. The
Yeah,
shipments, that you guys got to pick up. You guys got to get put on the route. So,
yeah.
like with that being said, with like your shipping concerns, like how does it work with importing and like can you guys just import anything into Mexico? Because I know a lot of animals from outside of Mexico
Yeah,
could survive in Mexico and like mess up the ecosystem.
yeah. You need to have a contact in the US, a friend or sometimes someone that sells snakes, and
But
that's also
somebody got wear a nice hat like you got.
yeah. And that also it has permits to import to Mexico, and even if you have all of that, it's super expensive. You know, I'm
Okay.
for a small snakes is around 350 $400 to have it here. But even if you have all of that, is a very large time, and it's very dangerous for the animal. So even if you do everything right, the animal can die. So it's not something very easy.
So all the
Yeah.
paperwork is right. How long does it take? How long would it take for the animal to ship to get to you guys?
You ship it from Chicago. It takes 1 day, right, for to arrive to the state you're
Yeah,
going.
it's like basically like 12, basically like 16 hours.
Yeah.
Hmm.
After that, maybe 1 week. If you are in a very good situation, 1 week, and you have it in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, 1 week.
That's
Damn.
a long time. That's a
Uh,
long time for an animal to
and,
sit in states.
and the animal stays in the content in the
In the box.
picking box.
Yeah. So
That
you
That's a
guys
long
can only
time,
even
right?
get shipments in at certain times of the year anyway.
sorry.
You guys can only like ship into Mexico at certain times of the year.
What up, Tuck? You loser? How you
Right.
feeling, Tuck?
When it's very cold,
Fucking
it's
loser.
not. I mean, you could, but it's very dangerous in the cold. You have to pick also that the ambient is good temperatures.
So that's interesting to know. So like at you guys' reptile shows, do they sell like species that are native to Mexico, or is it
Yeah,
mostly just imported animals?
yeah. You see, here in Mexico, there are two kinds of permits.
Yeah.
You have here in Mexico two kinds of legal ways to breed animals. You have a UMA, that's the name UMA, or you have a PIMS. That's the two kinds of permits you can have. UMA is that you breed animals that are 100% native. UMA,
Hmm.
Okay.
you breed animals that are native, and the government gives you a paper that's a permit, and you can sell with no issue. I mean, you pay and you do transits. But with that permit, you are everything okay. You can ship, you can sell, you can put a little higher price. Everything fine. With the PIMS, it's another permit where
Hey,
you.
y'all mic is amazing, by the way, man.
Thank you,
I
Thank
don't
you.
know what the hell is going on, but I hear everything very clearly.
Okay. Thank you. With that permit, the PIMS, you can breed not native species. From
Right.
Asia, from any part of the world. You have that permit and you breed that species. You report the breeding with pictures and everything to the government. And after some time, you pay everything. You do all the transits, and after some time, they give you the paper with some numbers, and that's it. You can sell the animal legally, cheap, everything in order, and you have no issues. It's very different from the US. In the US, you,
Yeah.
you almost can do everything, but here there is
He said
like
you could do everything.
there is a way to do it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's kind of what I thought because I know you guys have like protected protected areas in
yeah,
Mexico for certain species. Like I know you guys' mangroves, like they shut them down. They don't even allow people to go into them. The ones like near the Pacific,
yeah.
because of all the different type
That's
of
how
little
we selling.
lizards.
My sister, what's going on?
There
Hey,
is
hey, hey,
one
wife of
Miss
mine.
Irvin. Miss Irvin. How you doing, sister?
So I
The
know that
missus.
you guys have so many different areas where your reptiles come from because you guys still have rainforests in Mexico, in like
Look, Nelly.
southern Mexico.
Yeah.
Mexico is the number one country in the world with reptiles.
Yeah,
With in every all the world, we have all the ecosystems. We are very nationalist.
Y'all got the perfect ecosystem for reptiles to thrive in.
yeah. So I understand why they're very careful about letting certain animals in because they'll probably survive in Mexico, just
Yeah,
I done seen
in certain
I
parts
done
of.
seen Bro, anacondas. You think about some anacondas getting loose in Mexico? It's perfect down there for them.
Like in the
It's
Everglades.
perfect, dog. It'd be worse than Florida.
It actually might be worse than Florida
It
because I think
would.
they could thrive out there. But you guys also have places that are like kind of like desolate where people really aren't like that aren't foresty at all, where you guys have different types of reptiles living there. Like you guys have islands where people don't live because there's no water, but there's
Yeah,
reptiles there.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we are in the north part. If a retic escapes, maybe it's going to die in 2 days. You know, the
Damn.
in the day is very hot and in the night is very cold. But in the center of Mexico and in the south, you know,
Yeah.
a snake can live very very happy.
Yeah. You guys got a lot of snake breeders in Mexico that you know of?
Sí,
Que si son muchos creadores.
muchos creadores en México.
There is many breeders. I think mostly of ball python.
Okay.
Then I think it's like leopard geckos and more or less breeders in reticulated python.
Okay.
¿Qué más? The ball, ¿no?
Yeah, for being true, there is all kinds of breeders all around the country, you know. But
Okay.
basically, people tend to breed the animals that they can sell, you know, like leopard geckos, ball python, boas, and reticulated pythons. You know, is a species that is growing.
It sound like American Expo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds a lot like America. Like you guys have like the
For real.
same you guys have like the same
It said
import
ball
market.
pythons, leopard geckos, and boas. Damn.
yeah,
So like really to be honest with you, at most of our
The
like
same
our
thing.
shows, like it's the same thing. So like
yeah.
we'll have ball pythons, you'll see leopard geckos. I've seen some didn't we see like a 20K Kino, we saw a 20K leopard gecko.
Yeah, it was like a
It
$20,000 leopard gecko.
was a $20,000 leopard
This is to
gecko. And
make
I
my
was just
reception better, son. The video, they ain't complaining about my videos since I put this on.
What's up, Chuck? But yeah, they had a $20,000 leopard gecko at Chinley, and I was so confused. I was just like, man,
I'll check up
who's
here.
really gonna
What up, Chuck?
who's gonna pay $20,000 for a leopard gecko? But I guess people will. I'm still
Yeah.
shocked by that.
Hey, yeah, you
Yeah.
can't go to no expo with Travis. Travis gonna go to all the tables and be like, "What the fuck is this shit? This shit ain't worth this shit. Why is this shit worth all this? And why is this worth this? Why
And,
would anybody?" He walked up to one table. He was like,
and
"I
how
just can't
it
see
was
why
like.
anybody in their right mind could pay this." And I was like, "Oh,
I did do that. I'm sorry.
yeah."
I was having a moment. I just saw too many ball pythons. I'm sorry.
Your ass.
Yeah, I was being an asshole that day. I'm sorry. Uh, but you guys, so let's get into like you know where you guys started with the chondros and like
Yeah.
how you guys got set up. Like when did you guys like see chondros and you guys said we want to work with chondros and like how did that process go?
Yeah, it was the
We,
first time seeing one.
we have many morphs of reticulated pythons, also ball pythons, and we are like we know all the morphs. We have some of them, and
Yeah.
I think like 5 years ago we saw one chondro, and it was like different color, different type of snake, and we know like it's so difficult to have it here, so we start like searching for from where we can have one of that ones, and we like 2 or 3 years ago we finally got one biak we have here, and it was like so aggressive.
Uh, it was
Hey, so you guys did
uh,
like 2 or 3 years of research before you got a snake, before you got your first chondro?
no
More,
more. It was like most wanted species, you know, that kind of snake you
Nice.
see so often, and you see I want to have it one day in my life, you know, that was snake
Yeah.
thunder, you know, but we didn't know
Nice,
the
man. Nice. That's nice that you guys
and,
research so much
and
about it. Yeah.
when was my my girlfriend give me one Chondro Biak. You know, I have no idea how she got it, but
Wait, hold
no,
on.
but
Don't
Emiliano,
say
my
that don't sound right.
yeah, my brother and my girlfriend,
No,
they
I
they
gotta go get my
did
beer.
this Chondro Biak, and they gave it to me. Like, you know, the little baby yellow Chondro Biak, super defensive. You know, and we still have it here. It's very it have grown already, and it's doing fine. You know, we're going
So
to
you
Chondro.
got so you got your first chondro as a
Yeah,
gift. Like that's
yeah,
actually a pretty wonderful story. Also pretty
For real.
it's also pretty difficult considering that you can't just go to the store and buy a chondro
yeah. And
in Mexico.
We
So
have stores. All the stores only sells dogs and cats.
so we got this
That's
baby
all?
Bia.
Only dogs and cats?
Yeah, only dogs and cats and chicken
Keep the
and cow.
dogs, but the cats you can get rid of them. I hate cats.
that's not
Yeah,
your house.
so,
Let them have their cats.
Hate
yeah.
cats.
So the thing that I was like very impressed, you know, the first time I saw this little snake, it was the very good eater, you know, because we have had baby ball pythons, and it's so hard they start eating, you know. And this one
Right.
was a neonat, the baby yellow biak, and it started to eat pinky so well, and you know, starting growing and all that. So Emiliano and me, uh, we say to each other, okay, we think we can handle this species, we can grow. How do you say? It started growing, and we say we can start breeding this species, you know, and
You
we
guys
start.
you guys got hooked on it. You was addicted.
Yeah,
You got that one. It's like everybody. You get that one, then all of a sudden you be like, man, Emilio, I think we can get another one. What happened? Let's get
But
these
you guys
funds
did
right.
but you guys did a pretty good job of pacing yourselves because you got
That's true.
one and then
yeah.
you went from there.
Yeah.
This is Aru. Wait, Aru, sácalas
For
tú.
sure. Real okay. Was this the so where's the Biak? Where's the first Biak that you got? The
Please
first
be
one
a.
that you got?
Yeah.
You still is this still alive?
Yeah, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
he's still alive.
Oh. No, we was talking about the Biak. I thought he was about to pull the Biak out. You know?
Here is it.
This your
Okay.
first one that you had, the first Congo?
Oh yeah.
It's a little defensive, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Civil.
it's nighttime, so
Yeah, you a beast for going in there at nighttime on a Biak. I'm definitely
yeah.
not gonna do that.
Yeah, Raw, you tough as hell.
You could see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we see it. It's a beautiful BI.
Beautiful
that's
beard.
nice. You get some nice
So
size too.
so that
If
male is approximately 3 or 4?
I don't know the exact age, you know, but beautiful.
Yeah, it's a
You
beautiful BI.
got that cat. You can see the camo green look it got to it. That's nice.
Does it have that so it's hard for us to see, but does it have that yellow BI blue on the underbelly? Like on the
No,
sides?
doesn't. White.
Oh, it's white. Oh, that's nice. I love BIs. I love all chondros.
Yeah.
¿Cuál lo sacas?
So when you guys got your first one and then you guys started getting your second one, when you guys started getting more, like how was it like procuring more? Did it get easier? Did you guys find anybody else in Mexico that was breeding them as well?
It was difficult all the times. Nobody have here these ones, and the only way you can have it is from the US, and in the
Randy is a
US
damn fool.
and in the US they are expensive and difficult to have it too. Here's the que es Villaco, ¿verdad?
No, este es Aru.
Aru. This is a adult female Aru.
Somebody take the phone from Randy, please. I ain't gonna lie, man. This the aluminum foil got my head sweating.
Yeah, so take it off your head.
But y'all ain't complaining about my video, so I put it on. So.
That's a beautiful Aru.
Yeah.
So, what this was the second Chondro you guys got?
Yeah, there was the second Aru. Beautiful.
And did you guys get this one as a baby as well, or was this already an adult?
We have it. This one, I think, it's subadult when we
Sub-adult,
finally
okay.
get it.
Okay, all right, okay.
You see, this one has like green, blue.
I'll see it now. Okay.
Yeah. That's an Aru belly. That's a beautiful Aru.
Yeah. Very, very tame.
Just
This
don't
one,
touch my neck.
this one is has been breeding with another Aru.
So how is
Okay.
so we're gonna get to that in a little bit, but like
Yeah.
after you guys started getting them, like did the process to how you guys damn that sounds terrible. Did the process to how you guys were gonna procure them, did that get a little bit easier, and did you guys kind of figure out a direction that you guys wanted to go and like what type of animals you want to procure next?
To be honest with you, in my personal opinion, I prefer Arus. They are bigger. They are very, very, very tame, and I don't know. They look very beautiful. They are very, very green, and you know.
Yeah.
But we also have Sorongs, and they are also very beautiful.
And which one of the snakes just tried to kiss you on the chin? Which one was that?
Sorong.
That is a sarong.
Yeah.
That is a sarong.
Look at the very, very blue.
Yeah, that's a sarong.
Is it a male?
So there's a female. Is that a male or a female?
This one is a male.
Oh, that was a male.
Yeah.
That was a female. It's a male.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
nice. Got the slender body.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sarong. So, do you guys have like goals of trying to do like a lot of locality breedings there?
We want to keep localities pure. You know.
Yeah.
We want to do Aru per Aru, and Sorong per Sorong, and Biak per Biak. You know. We have right now like 13 chondros right now.
Yeah.
And we have been working with Arus mostly.
So what do you got out of your 13? What is the how many of each locality do you have?
We have five Arus, two Sorongs, one Manokwari, and the rest are Biaks.
Okay.
I'm putting this one back.
So that's a pretty good ratio to start with if you guys are going to do locality breedings. And I think that like now, I think recently we've seen more people go back and do more actual locality breedings. So it's nice. For a while, like it seemed like everything was a cross. So I think that like if you guys want to try to pick up more localities here, like it could work out easier for you. Plus, you know, a lot of the importers like Biaks are always abundant, Sarongs kind of abundant, Arus kind of abundant. Now the quality of them may change as you see them, but like they're animals that you can get. But I think that, you know, if you guys could try to get more animals from the States, it'd probably help you guys out. But like having 13 animals to start off with is more than enough. in my opinion. And I ain't been doing this for a long time, but having 13 animals is more than enough because I don't even know if I have 13 adults. I don't have 13 adults. Um, so I think that that's a good start for you guys, and you guys are probably you guys could be the first chondro breeders in Mexico. Like,
Uh, there is one friend of us that already breed chondros
mhm.
uh, uh, in Mexico City. ¿Sí, verdad? In Mexico City, he already do biak por biak. I think biak por biak or biak por sorong. I don't know. But this year he did breed that. He did breed chondros.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
with success and everything.
For us was a little bit easier to keep it because we have like 40 adult retics and they eat a lot. They eat so much. It's so hard to clean it, to have it. And when you see like this one in a small
Yeah.
topper, and they eat like one time every 2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
it's so easy, and they are so more or less friendly, and so easy to keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a big switch. That is like having retics. I mean, especially on account that retic turds are huge. So cleaning up after retics
Yeah.
is not it's not what I want to do. But also, you guys know that like
Pat,
we're gonna. What up, Pat?
what up,
We're gonna.
OG?
I want to transition to like the things that we talked about your room and how you chilled your room for retics, and then it also like spurred the chondros to start copulating.
Yeah, we have, where we live right now it's very cold, right? It's like 10 degrees. I don't know in Fahrenheit how much it is. But we have a heat system for the entire room, a mini split. I don't know how do you say in English?
No, mini split.
Mini
Yeah,
split
I got a
system.
mini split. I got
Yeah,
a mini
mini
split in
split.
my
Yeah, we
garage
know.
too.
Yeah, we have it day and night at 30 degrees. It's
Celsius.
it's expensive and everything, but the animals need it. We have learned that ambient temperature is super important. Super important.
Okay.
Even if you have a heat tape on the where you have this on the where you have the habitat, even if you
Yeah.
have the heat tape and everything, ambient temperature is the most important. You are never going to breed anything if your ambient temperature is not like the super stable.
You got a
So
point. You're
yeah,
right about that.
we know that, and we 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 have breed a lot of species with no issue. Like we think that is like the most important thing, temperatures.
Yeah, one of the most important things about breeding is knowing your surroundings and working with them instead of working against it.
Yeah.
So how does
For
how does
sure.
the how does like temperature like and humidity work with you guys living in such an arid environment work out? Like, do you guys have to run humidifiers and things like that?
Yeah, we have a heat tape all on the
Hmm.
back, and we don't use glass, no glass, only plastic. The glass
Yeah.
is very cold. Only plastic, and we use for
The mist.
the mist every day for the
Hmm.
chondros. We know that they need a lot of humidity, so every morning we spray a little bit, not so much.
Yeah.
And we have a
Man,
rock.
these brothers got together, man. You see this, man?
Man, you guys are like you guys' setup is like it's the same thing as ours. Like, and I agree with you. Like the whole thing with glass is it works well probably for pet stores and places that have like natural humidity because if you try to have glass and you don't have natural humidity and then you try to spray, it doesn't really get humid. It just gets wet and then that
Yeah.
creates fungus. But you guys keep going. I'm gonna get off my tangent.
The first Biak, we think that the perfect terrarium was like the vivarium, the one like is so beautiful.
Hmm.
There was so cold, without humidity, and we started to learning more, and we saw like there is a bad way to have a chondro, right?
Yeah.
So we changed all to a topper that is so like medium to medium high with a stick, and it was like a extreme change, and the chondro
You
start to
start getting perfect shares and everything, right?
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you keep it simple, and it's the better for the animal and for you. It's that easy. When we sell a chondro,
It's
we
crazy.
also,
Like you see that language work on that language work on any continent you want. You keep
Yeah.
it with the more simple you keep it with chondros, the more success you're gonna have.
yeah, and for substrate we use a towel, paper towel, paper towel, and that's it. This one.
the blue one.
Oh, the blue one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
So I use paper towels for my babies. For my adults, I use puppy pads.
Puppy pads.
Yep,
Okay.
same thing.
The
Same
white.
thing. Yep.
I use the black ones, the charcoal ones. So the reason why I use the ones with the charcoal in them is because when they shit on the puppy pads and it's charcoal, it doesn't
This
smell
is
as bad in the room.
this is the way we keep them.
Yeah.
Your ass retarded.
So that's a puppy pad. Or is
Yeah.
that a paper towel?
Yeah,
That is a puppy pad. Yeah. So it's similar.
But I mean, they keep them in tubs, man, with a person. Like, that's just like we do it.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing. That it's the same exact way that we do it. It's no different. And I think that really, uh, the more you try to complicate things with chondros, you're just gonna
yeah.
have disaster. Like I've tried to use live plants in there before, and it doesn't. It works for a little bit, but then it doesn't work. I've
Yeah.
had that same
They usually end
conversation
up
with somebody
destroying the
today.
plant, dog.
Yeah, they usually destroy it. They usually break
Just,
it or
just,
just or knock it over or some shit.
Yeah. So you see all this is the same, just like uh, in the smaller tubes, the diuretics, just the
Hmm?
paper towel and the diuretics, and that's it.
That's a beautiful retake.
It's the same.
that's a newborn too, right?
Yeah, and there's a baby pie, high white.
So as far as it goes with the retakes and their breeding season, like when does it start? What are you trying to drop the temps to? Like how fast and how did it coincide with chondros getting horny?
For breeding,
Sí.
we start November right now. Last week, it doesn't is a exact date, but
Hmm.
it's exact with the weather. You have to
Yeah.
look for the outside weather. When it start rainy and very cold, it's start. The females stop eating. They start building follicles. And that's the moment when you have to introduce the male, and that's it. You just have to wait. All the work you have done all the year, cleaning, feeding, veterinary care, all of that, you have already done it. So it's like you have not to do anything else, just to put the male, control your temperatures,
Wait.
and everyday humidity, and that's it.
Okay. So like your retake season is like it sounds a lot. Sounds really close to chondro season.
Yeah.
So, when did the chondros start showing you signs that they were ready to breed?
Uh, there is not so much information here in
Yeah.
Mexico. There isn't like you are the first guys we speak about this subject, you know. Uh, but to
Right.
be honest with you, we just put the male inside the female. We didn't wait. We didn't do any change, and they start mating just like that. Mhm. I mean, we still are feeding with small praise, but we have not done anything special. Just the
Mm.
correct cares, high humidity, the thermostat the same temperatures, and that's it.
So, with that being said, what temperature do you drop the retics down to?
28 degrees the thermostat.
28,
Celsius?
20, 26, 28, more or less.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're talking Celsius.
Celsius.
Yeah.
So when you drop them down, like I know a lot when it comes to chondros, people try to spray the chondros to try to create, like kind of rain, I guess.
Yeah.
And that kind of spurs breeding. I don't know. Do you guys do that at all?
No, I think, in my personal opinion, the whole room is like full of hormones. We have chameleons breeding, we have ball pythons breeding, we have retics breeding. And I think,
Those are all the type of reptile monkey you
yeah, I,
have.
I mean,
Yeah.
chondros are pythons. They are cousins of retics. So I mean, maybe the smell, the hormones, the right temperatures. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just the life continuing.
So you got reptile freaknik going on in your reptile room. Everybody's getting freaky.
He messing Luke.
So that's interesting to know that like you have so many species that like seem to all be coming along at the same period in time. Uh, do you ever do you have like two different types of breeding seasons for like
Yeah,
some of the
Vision,
other
what's up?
species?
For los geckos.
We talking about snakes, only one. It's in these dates, and the other one is the lizards, the leopard geckos.
Yeah.
We have it's like in the March more or less is when we start the breeding of leopard geckos.
Okay. So like you guys have like a pretty good breeding situation going on with all the animals.
Yeah.
Like and it seems like you guys are, breeding a lot of animals. So how large of a breeding, project do you guys really want to have like on scale? Like you guys think you guys are gonna grow out of the facility you got now? Um like I see your face, you're just like, yeah.
Yeah.
We want to focus on a specific kind of animals. That like in morphs, like doing better each morph. In especially in pites, we want whiter pites. In albinos, we want a special morph of albinos. It's like quality working.
Yeah.
Not quantity, but we want to focus on quality. Here in
Yeah.
Chondro, it's the same. We
Smart
want to
man.
on a specific locality and work on that locality, work, and breed that locality. And
And make each
and
locality the best you can.
yes, and also choose the better uh, female and the better male. In this case, this particular female chondro, it has the blue stomach, the blue belly. It
Yeah,
has like a lot of white. It's very tame. For me, in specific, I think in breeding chondros is very important that parents are tame because at the end of the day, you're going to sell the animals to clients that they want a tame snake. Even if the species is nervous and everything, seeing this, you know that you can handle these snakes. And for me, in specific, I think that in the future we want to breed tame animals. In retics, it's the same. You choose the tamest parents to breed, so the babies are more tame and more tame and more tame.
Well, I would say this, like as you know, the animals you breed them generation after generation, they do tend to get more tame.
Yeah.
But there's a thing like when the babies come out, when you have chondro babies, you want them to be striky. especially when you're trying to get them to get established. The ones that strike more and a little
for
more,
sure.
defensive, it seems like they'll go after feeding more. Like those animals will settle in. When you have animals that are like, when you have babies that are really docile, like a lot of times those babies are going to be runners or head tuckers. Uh, so you want them to have an edge to them, especially when you're feeding them, and that's my opinion. But as they mature on, like I got some animals that I can go mess with right now and like open up a tub and they would try to bite, but in the daytime they're perfectly fine. And that's just
Uh,
kind of how it goes. Like once you have babies, because establishing chondro babies is not easy. I mean, it was easy for Keno. Keno said it was easy. It wasn't easy for me. Maybe I'm
yeah,
not as good as
in,
Keno at life.
in retics, retics is
Shut up,
almost
man.
is almost the same. You know,
Shut up, man.
retics is almost the same. They are some morphs and some localities that are very nervous, very very nervous. And I have seen, in my personal opinion, that those animals that are very nervous and very very fighty, they have more trouble in eating. Even if you when you get to the reptile room, they start knocking to the top, and they piss when you want to pull them away. So in my personal opinion, what have been working for us in breeding retics for these 8 to 9 years is choosing the parents that are more docile, that are more easy to handle with, and the babies are they get more easy to work, and they eat very well. I mean, we have not breed already chondros, but in retics, even if they are very docile, they are docile with you, but with the mice, they kill it.
It's a different story. So I got a question for you. Like
No,
with that being said, like are all your retics, are they all like the eggs? Are they incubated or are they maternal incubated or like?
No, incubated.
All of the eggs we incubated. The weather it's so cold and so hot, so we cannot breed it like mature. We have babies like
We
mm,
born
have baby retics
like
born
2 weeks 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Baby retics.
Those are
oh,
two
these
week
Yeah,
are
old baby
okay.
retics.
baby retics.
But the retics
They
are
were
big as
born.
hell, dog. They they come out
That's
the
so
egg like
big.
2 feet
That's so
long,
big.
dog. Straight up.
They
How
are
long do
big
you
as
have to How long do you have to incubate retic eggs?
90 days.
90 days.
90 days.
Okay.
Like
Damn.
I was about to say I think it's like 88 days.
88 to 90 Fahrenheit.
88 to 90, 88 to 95 Fahrenheit. Okay.
A handful of killers right there.
But look at the head of that one right there. That one right there is,
Yeah.
man, they 2 weeks
You,
old. So hey, take one out. Take one out and separate it.
They want to separate.
The biggest one out.
I think they all
Dog.
big.
Look at that dog.
Wow.
2
Oh
weeks.
man.
2 weeks.
Fucking like 2 feet long already, man.
this one, this
They
one is
come
like
out eating. They come out eating rat pups, don't they?
this one is like 7 morphs snakes. It's golden child, motley, phantom, maybe platinum, some fire tiger, and it has head caramel. So it's a very good specimen.
Yeah.
I
Very,
like how he
very.
looks silver too. He looks silver. That look nice.
No sé, de verdad. Ahí está.
Que
¿Qué dije?
sí.
Ah, silver. Yeah, it's silver. Lo guardo. I'm going to put it back. Yo lo guardo, yes.
They're so big. I forgot. Like it's been a long time since I've seen a retic baby, but I forgot. I always forget how big they are coming out. And I
They,
always, every time I see a chondro baby, I forget how small they are. I'm just like, shit, these things are fucking small.
yeah, they start to eat when they cheat for the first time. They eat adult mice. adult, like 20 grams mice.
Yeah, without mice or then wrap ups or some
When
shit.
the snake is 6 months
That's
old,
crazy.
could be like 2 meters, 2.5 meters. Yeah.
So you say that you keep your whole room ambient. Like, what is your light cycle like? Is it 10 hours
Uh,
on, 14 hours on, 12 on, 12 off?
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. We have big windows,
Okay, so it's
so
natural light.
it's natural light. Yeah.
Okay,
Incubator, babies,
More
So
babies.
more.
using natural light, they're on a natural light cycle, like far circadian rhythm, and they're on the ambient.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice. You got a good setup, man. You got a real good setup.
Dog,
Thank
all he got doing there is all he got doing there is go clean shit. That's it.
Man, that's give and go right there. That's give and go. So you got all this working for you. You with the retics, and now you got the chondros, you got the ball pythons. Like, what's next for you guys? Like, what else do you guys want to do?
I don't know, like add some I don't know, like chondros de ¿cómo se llaman los raros?
Manokwari.
No, los
¿Cuáles?
los de colores así bien raros.
¿Cuáles? Se llama
We want one
Pixel.
pixel chondro.
Pixel Chondro.
You mean like calico chondros, the
Yeah,
calicos?
Calico. But it's like $5,000, no?
It's probably more than $5,000 at this
Oh,
point in
You
time.
can get the condos can get expensive over here, though.
It's probably more than 5K. But I know somebody that has some calico babies right now. We'll talk. We'll talk offline. But they are like you can get them. They just not.
Well, look though, y'all might be able to, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, sneak them back.
Yeah. So you got to go through the process. But
Sneak it down.
but but we'll talk about it. I'll hook you up with somebody that might be able to help y'all out. But as far
Give them
as
jump in a
you
box
guys
right by
get,
the border for them.
as far as you guys got with
Hook
the
them up.
with localities, like there's importers here that can help you guys out as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll hook you up with some other people.
Yeah. Well, we have spoken, but it's the same. Arus. It's like every time we see an Aru, it's like beautiful.
You guys just want Arus? You guys got an Aru farm?
Yeah.
The King Aru.
Who
Yeah.
else has? Who else? Somebody else had breasts and
Well, Adam.
Arus earlier in the year. I forgot. Somebody else did, but I forgot who exactly it was. But I got another question for you guys. Like, with you guys having so many snakes, like, do you guys have like dedicated reptile vets like close to you because you guys live in the desert?
Uh, I'm a medical doctor,
Yeah,
and my brother is architect.
yeah.
I am architect. I built houses, small houses here in Coahuila.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
yeah, but
He's a, he said he in the medical field.
yeah,
yeah. Yeah,
uh,
he's a doctor.
yeah.
How
I'm
you
a
so?
medical aesthetic doctor. I
Mhm.
put Botox, nose, lips, all that of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Listen, Ronald, are you out there giving BBLs?
I was about to say,
What? What is
you know what
BBL?
BBL. You know what the BBL is?
Ah,
Big
baby,
butts.
baby.
The big butt.
mommy makeover.
He said a mommy
Yeah, mommy
makeover.
makeover. Yeah. Tummy tucks
Well,
and all that.
yeah, we know a BBL doctor. That's crazy. A BBL doctor breeding chondros. So, like, as far as like you guys know, like, I guess that for us, like, a lot of our like vet supplies, like, it's not really geared towards reptiles, and they just make do with the best of it, in dosages and things like that. So, like, how do you guys get like antibiotics and things for like the reptiles and things like that?
We live near a very big city here
Hmm.
in Mexico, in Monterrey. Monterrey is
Yeah.
like 40 minutes away. So in that city, there are very good vets. Very very good. They have a specialist. They are specialists in exotics. And we have one time one adult male. It has a prolapsed hemipene. You know,
Yeah.
and we didn't know what to do. I mean, we can just cut it, but we didn't want it, so we take it over there. And there was a vet, very good one, and he just amputated with no issue, and the male is still breathing with no issue. And we have
You
another
said
kind.
you said he prolapsed on one of his hemipenes.
Yeah, and he
Oh
amputated,
shit!
he ligated and amputated
Oh,
scissors. And
he's still able to live out his life though. He's still thriving and everything. Was he?
You say you're
he's
still breathing.
he's still breathing. Yeah. And we
Oh, then he only got he giving him that one hemipene.
Hey man, you gotta use what you got to get what you need.
Hey, he get it in one spurt. Hey, I ain't mad at him, man.
Hey,
yeah
that's the first time I've ever heard that. That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Straight
Like
yeah.
up.
that it was
We,
still
we
breathing.
were we were we went in the morning to see the painting and everything, and we saw that something like was not okay.
Mhm.
Like pink, I thought like was like prolapsed like
Yeah,
digestive
prolapse.
prolapsed, but no, it was an hemipene. So we talked with our friends,
Oh,
what can we do, and they told us put sugar with water in the hemipene. So we did
yeah.
that, and we find a veterinarian, exotic veterinarian specialist, and we took the specimen to Monterrey. He sedated, he amputated the hemipene, and the snake in 1 week eat and is breathing again, no issue.
Damn, he said I only need one arm. That's a one arm bandit right there.
Yeah.
So you guys
That's
got
good.
vets on,
That's a good story to hear, y'all.
like,
Yeah.
because I've personally never heard of any snake breeding with one hemipene. I've never heard of one.
Yeah,
Me
and
either. I never heard of that either.
every, every time this male breeds, he fecundates all the eggs. He had he had breed before that incident with a female of 50 kilos, and the female she drops 50 eggs, all healthy with no issue. Yeah,
The
with
the,
one
uh,
hemipene.
the
How many
idea of
legs?
having
Wait, with one hemipene, she dropped 50 eggs.
Yeah, with only one. Yeah.
Damn, dog.
damn man, damn, that's a knockout
Damn,
artist.
dog.
Yeah.
Damn, dog. Right, one hemipene. He said one. Dog.
He said I only
I
need
got
one.
I got a drink to that. That's a retake. You said
Yo, cheers to him.
it's a hell of a retake, man. 'Cause that retake, hey, look,
He don't,
dog.
retics, they doesn't care, about anything. They are like very, very hard, super hard
So
to.
so we talked a little bit about your caging and stuff like that. So like I know here in Texas, like we got people that locally build cages. We got people all over the country that build cages that we can have shipped to us. Like, how is that like getting supplies and things like that there? Or do you just get stuff at shows, like as far as caging and racks? Because I know you said you built some of the cages, but like, how all does that
Yeah,
work together?
We only have Home Depot, and we buy some plywood. I designed the rack, take some measurements, we cut it, and we built everything. We have it.
We build it, Emiliano and me, everything, everything.
yeah. We was actually in the pre-show. They was showing us the cages. Y'all mind showing the I'm off right now. The Chondro, all of the wood, that beautiful wood y'all was showing us that y'all built.
Yeah.
De los
I'm gonna go
Retics.
grab another beer. I'll be right back.
This is the Chondro rack.
El
Right.
Ret-
You want to see Chondro rack, right? So
Yeah, we can do the Chondro rack, but I want to see the other rack too. The real
uh,
nice wood that you guys built.
okay, here is the rack system, and
Okay.
we put the heat tape in the back. This is the heat tape,
Right.
and we have the proof over there, and this is the thermostat over there in the top.
Ahí está.
Okay.
So we put like the Chondro here and just put it back. Very easy.
Homemade.
Yeah.
Homemade,
Yeah, that's
¿no?
how we do it. That's how we keep it here, but you made yours.
Me llevo el stick.
Sí. Y la plate está mera ya la de
Dale.
tener.
Ah, ok. ¿Se ve bien?
Sí. Here is like the wood. Está. You see?
Yeah, so these are the ones that y'all built, right?
Yeah, here is the snake. She's in chat right now. But we build it everything. We put glass. We put wood. And the glass is 6 millimeters. So it's very, how do you say?
Hard.
So it's very hard to break. And it has a heat tape in the back, in the back of the snake. And it's very, very good. Ya los puedo dejar. Here are the pipes, breathing pipes. The female is like 5 meters and a half, like 70 or 80 kilos. And the male is also very big, like 5 meters or 4
And
meters.
it's ovulating.
Right now, you see the female is building follicles. You see, it's very, very fat. You see?
Yeah, I see it.
No se puede abrir.
I can't really tell though. I ain't really good at with retics. The whole damn snake look fat to me.
You want to see?
It look big as hell.
It's the size of the
It look
snake.
nice though. I like how the pie retics look. Those look cool.
Damn,
You
that's
see?
a big snake. That's so, that thing is so huge, man.
Hey, what do you feed that?
Rabbits.
Ah,
Feed
rabbits.
rabbits once a month.
No,
Once every week, more or less.
you look at the tail.
Rabbits.
Look at the tail. So big.
That's some big shit to clean up.
So the turkey retic turds be so damn big, man.
Nah, straight
Look
up,
at the tail. Look at my finger.
that's a
So
job.
big. Beautiful.
Yeah, she is though. I give you that.
She's beautiful. She looks like she could eat a human.
But you know, retics is they are dangerous. Dangerous, not for everyone.
Yo le hice error.
Yeah.
So do you guys only handle them when you got both in the same room, not the one?
Yeah, we have one room of the big ones, and we have one room for the small ones. Here.
No, but when you guys are cleaning the adults, you guys do it together.
Yeah, we always have rules. You know, we have rules,
Yeah.
and one of the most important rules is never feed or never take away any retic bigger than 2 meters. The
Yeah.
baby ones, no issue, but the big ones, we have to be at least a million on me. That's
Okay.
the like most important rule because it's very dangerous, very dangerous.
That's smart. That's smart how y'all work together doing that.
So having, what do you feel like made you want to deal with chondros after dealing with those humongous retics?
Do you see that? They get tired of dealing with the damn 40-pound snakes. You see, he was like,
The Chondro is like
They not 40 pounds. They're like 100 pounds, man. Like
right.
those
the
things are
Chondros is
huge.
like a puppy, like small puppy. They are so tame, so small. They only passing the stick around. It's so easy to care, so easy to clean, to feed.
Yep, they less messy too.
Yeah, very, very clean snakes, very beautiful, very easy to handle, very easy to feed, very easy to clean. It's like special.
It's
I
like
gotta ask.
you taking a break. You get to take a break when you clean the retics versus the chondros, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so
Clean the
hard.
chondros like a piece of cake, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta ask y'all this. Like, are y'all like the weirdos of the family that keep snakes? Because I know that I'm like the weirdo of my family that keeps snakes.
I am too.
uh, uh, we have been exposed to animals our whole life. Our fathers,
Yeah.
mother, father, they also love animals. It's
Mhm.
like normal to us, you know. Like we see
Snakes
this.
too. Your parents, they didn't have a problem with snakes.
Not snakes, but my our father is rancher. You know, he has cows and horses and all that kind of animals.
Okay,
So
like cattle. Okay.
like you want animals, okay? We see animals, even reptiles, mammals, amphibians, animals. You know, and we love animals, everything.
That's real cool. I mean, especially since you guys like got to grow up like that. My mom wasn't really too fond of me having reptiles, but my dad was just like, "Yeah, you can have it."
My
So,
mom was cool with it. She just wasn't down with no snakes. She let me build a snake. An enclosure for iguana. She was all for the iguanas, letting them out, run through the house, all that. But snakes, no, no snakes. That was the only thing that was a no. Everything else was yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
We
that
even
like,
had rabbits. We had rabbits.
yeah, I gotta ask y'all about the rabbits. Like, are y'all breeding rabbits?
We buy them already dead. We buy them already freeze frozen, you know.
Yeah.
But we have our breeding facility of rodents, of rats, you know. And to be honest with you, is a lot of work. Uh,
Yeah.
if you miss water for 2 days, they almost die. If you miss food for 3 days, they eat the babies and they eat the females. And it's very messy. It's very hard. But
Yeah.
when you have a lot of snakes, it's cheaper.
Yeah. So
How
I've heard.
easy?
Go ahead,
Go
Keto.
ahead, John. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I just wanted to ask them how easy was it for them to buy feeders all around for everything?
The feeders.
Yeah.
Comprar
How easy is it for you to get feeders for the chondros and the retics?
You mean the rats?
Yeah, the rats
Yeah.
and the rabbits.
Very easy. Very easy. It's a this a big market for reptiles, and for live food or frozen food is big market. Big
Okay.
market. If you just have 2 or 3 snakes, you order your rats frozen, and they arrive to the front of your home. No issue.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
So it kind of works that way here. I know with like Cold Blood Cafe, like they pack it in dry ice
Yeah, the
and they
same
Yeah.
here.
ship it. Yeah, it's probably the same. It's probably the same exact process. But like I understand that you guys live in a desert, so I don't know how hot it is and how long things last out there. But I know it's just. I mean, I live in the desert. Shit, who the fuck am I kidding? I live in a fucking
yeah,
canyon.
here is mostly same like San Antonio.
San Antonio
Yeah,
and here the same weather.
Yeah, it's exactly
yeah,
the same.
yeah. It's probably the same exact thing, just really arid and hot, 100-degree weather, no breeze, just terrible.
And
I think
what are your plans for breeding season on Chondros this year?
uh, I'm I'm breeding. I'm breeding. I haven't seen.
Oh my bad.
I think I got one that's gonna go. I don't know what else is gonna go, but I think I'll be successful at least once. So, you know,
What locality, Travis?
it's gonna be a mixed locality.
Okay,
So
which
it'll
ones?
be it'll be Sarong and Biak.
Nice.
Yeah. So I
Something
Congratulations.
like
got
that, fellas.
so it's a repeat pairing. It's a repeat pairing of one that I did a couple, well, not a couple years, yeah, basically a couple years ago at this point in time. Um, so some people like that you see here in chat, like Mikey Marsh has one of those animals. Keno has one of those animals. Um, Noel has one, and I saw who else? Yeah. So some people have had some of those animals from that first pairing. So yeah, hopefully we'll see how it goes. I don't like counting eggs before they hatch, and I can
Mm.
put them in individual tubs. But like I think I'll strike it. I think I'll strike it hot at least once. So you guys know, whenever that does happen, we'll have a conversation. Um,
Yeah. Good
cause
luck. Good luck. Congratulations. Good luck.
Yeah, and I
hey,
got a couple. I got a couple Cyclops parents going.
yeah, he's got some Cyclops parents. I
Wow.
I don't want to jinx it because incubating eggs is not easy. So
Man,
until we until until we get live babies, I don't like to jinx it. But you guys know that because we're so close to each other. Like if you guys want to do something, we'll make something happen.
Yeah.
But
We want to visit you in
yeah,
maybe January. We go to San Antonio. Maybe we
hey,
want we could go to a Spurs game to see one
yes. You want to go see Wimby?
maybe
Yeah,
of
of course.
we're very tall.
want to see
Yeah.
Wimby?
Let's go see Wimby.
We
Hey man,
already saw one time
I
San Antonio Houston game in Wembayama.
yeah, I haven't seen him
Oh,
yet.
you saw him already? Yeah. Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen him yet. I gotta wait. I wanted to wait and see when the Grizzlies came and when I
So he
could
got
get
he got a
tickets.
lot of tourists coming into y'all city. Like y'all got a lot of people in the city since Wimby came.
No, just the games, not necessarily tourists, but the games for the Spurs tickets have actually like sold out because
Yeah.
Wimby. Like
Mm.
people really want to see Wimby play. So it's not necessarily tourists, it just kind of like reinvigorated the fan base. Like
Right.
actually the Spurs actually play games. Well, they used to. I don't know if they're still going to do it, but they did play games in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week it was a Mexico City game. It was Orlando against
Atlanta.
the Atlanta Hawks and won Atlanta, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I remember when they were talking about giving Mexico City an NBA team.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is one second team in the G League, NBA G League. The
Yeah,
name of the team is Capitanes, and there are plans and talks in the future to bring a fifth division team here to Mexico City. In
Nah, y'all
the
need to go ahead and get a football team down there.
they don't care about
Hey, real football, real
football.
football, not football, real football.
Emiliano likes the NFL.
NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Who's
talking
your
about.
team? Who's your team, Jose?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Damn. So
Of
listen.
course, man. Come on. Of course
so
he is. Jose Day.
so Jose, I got something. Hold on a second. I'm gonna grab something.
Oh.
Va a ser una camisa.
Sí.
So how did y'all like it when the NFL brought the football team down there?
Que trajeron un equipo a jugar aquí.
It was a football game down there a few years ago,
Yeah,
right?
in Mexico City, I think was Atlanta again. I don't know. It was like the year ago, right? 1 year
I think it
ago.
was Arizona. I think it was Arizona.
Arizona Cardinals, yes. They
It was
play
Arizona and somebody.
San Francisco.
Maybe Arizona and San Francisco.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. You are a NFL
Fan?
fan, Kino?
Yeah, I like them in every sport except soccer.
Oh,
Soccer.
You have
So
ring.
winner ring.
this is yeah. So my dad was a big Kansas City Chiefs fan, and
Wow.
right, so right the
Kansas
year
City
before
Camp.
he died, the year before he died, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, so he died happy. So when he died, my
Hey,
uncle
that's good. He
Mud,
got to see that.
yeah, yeah, that. I think he saw that. He was like, well, at least I can die now. I see the Chiefs win a Super Bowl.
Wow.
So my uncle Mun had a replica ring. Yo, shut up, Keno. So he didn't feel right keeping it, so he gave it to me. So
So,
this is
his
a
Uncle Mun
Kansas
is
City Chiefs.
a man of many rings.
Yo, shut up, man. So this is a Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl replica ring.
Wow.
Congratulations.
It's
Beautiful.
impressive.
Yeah, it's too small for my fingers except my pinky.
Except the what? Except the what finger?
It's on my pinky. It won't fit on the other fingers.
Oh, okay.
Yo, shut
Yeah.
it looks bigger than what it is. Like it's big on the outside, but
Pink
inside,
ring.
Wow.
yeah. So I don't ever wear it. Like I just have it in a drawer.
Your pink ring.
Yeah. But yeah, my parents are both Kansas City Chiefs
You
fans.
still got to
Man.
grab something. Pause.
Really nice.
You did say that.
Yo, shut up, Tuck. but yeah. But you know, back to snakes, man. Like I want you guys to come up here and try to enjoy some of this stuff that we got going on up here and seeing
Kansas City
if,
Mun.
if it can make its way back down into Mexico, because
Yeah.
I'd love to have a mongrel production down in Mexico.
Yeah, of course. We want
But
to go to the Arlington Expo.
yeah, so you guys got to go to Arlington. Like Arlington show is a pretty big show. Like I know, especially for you guys, like you guys will be able to see some different products that they do sell here in the U.S. that may not be readily available in Mexico. So you guys can see that.
Hey, I want to meet y'all too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kino needs to meet y'all.
We can meet at the expo. We can pick up you and go to Arlington.
He,
Cool.
so Kino lives on the opposite side of Arlington by like 14 hours.
I'm way far from Arlington. I'm way far.
So
Hey, but y'all
Kino,
see how he got the ring on? How he you know, that's
listen,
never mind. You know what? I ain't gonna say that. Never mind.
all gold rings. That's all I'm gonna say
Okay.
about
Okay.
it. But yeah, like I think that y'all would get a lot of enjoyment out of seeing Arlington. And I don't know if you guys probably have access to the same morphs and things out there.
Nevertheless.
Because I know that you guys probably have some like homegrown morphs down there because there's so many morphs. Like you guys gotta have your own morphs down there in Mexico.
Clear.
Yeah, we want to get the experience, to see the difference between Mexican and US Expo, and maybe if we see something very special, we can buy it. I don't know, but we want to go with you to the expo and to see what happens.
Yeah, I know that here in San Antonio, like Christmas time, like this is usually when it starts. We get a lot of people that come up from Mexico to go shopping in San Antonio for Christmas. So like I know it's gonna start because like the streets are gonna be hella crowded on one day in December. Like that's usually
when is the Black Friday for you?
It's gonna be the 26th. Actually, that's when it starts.
Next week.
Yes. So like that's usually when it starts, and like because I was talking to a dude I work with, and he was telling me like how his sister-in-law, she comes up and she buys a bunch of purses during Black Friday and she resells them in Mexico.
Yeah.
Mm.
I was once.
They do that at the Chinese stores up here in Chicago. Beauty
Best
supply.
Buy Black Friday. The one guy came with one guy from Best Buy. He came with like new TVs, and a lot of people went like pushing and everything, and they stole the TVs and they went running, and I was wow.
Oh yeah,
So
man. Like Black Friday shopping, like it's one of those things that like people in America do that I don't do. I stay at the house.
No, hey, y'all should see what they do for Jordan shoes. Yeah.
Well, they don't do Jordan releases really. The Jordan releases at the stores aren't nearly as big as they used to be.
No, they're not. But they on Christmas they used to get real
Yeah,
busy.
I remember the last time it got kind of crazy was like Christmas of 2018 when they
yeah,
released the new Concords right before Christmas.
yeah. I
It's
think
always it's always something about the 11s.
Yeah,
I think that with
Put the
the
beat down.
online selling, the Black Friday have lost a lot of power, because now you just order from Amazon or bestbuy.com.
And they started
So
early too. Black Friday
yeah,
started like 4 days before Friday.
it's easier.
so I
That's
do got
funny.
a question about generally like reptiles and like how they're presented in Mexico. Like, do you guys vend at the show like as like because I know in some places like they have like special like little competitions for like best in show for like the vendors. Like, do you guys like have something going on with the other retic breeders out there?
There is the best stand uh, trophy. See,
Mm-hmm.
there is a best stand prize, and every year the administrators from the show they select one the better stand and they give you a trophy, and
That's
that's it.
cool.
But there is nothing else. Just uh, you just keep it for yourself.
Yeah, but you guys also like you guys. I've seen you guys on Instagram. Like you guys are pretty big out there in Mexico as far as being retic breeders. So I'm sure you guys get a lot of attention anyway. Um, so like I feel like this would be one of those things that could be really beneficial to you guys if you guys start breeding chondros. Like I really want to see it happen for you guys.
Thank you.
That'd be
We have
real cool. That'd be real cool.
Like
yeah. Well, we want to do everything correct. We want to learn, to have the experience, to uh, have the animals to grow, and at the end, show the correct customers. Because you are selling an animal, it's a responsibility. So you have to teach the people you sell. You have to teach what are the correct cares for the animals, and you have to be in contact, in strict contact with the customer to see that the animal is doing well. So it's like we feel it's our responsibility for us.
Yeah.
oh, this is what I meant to ask you guys earlier. So like quality in your area. Like what is your water like and like is it fine or do you have to do anything extra to it? Do you like
Shit.
filter or anything?
Fine, it's fine. No, normal.
Because I know that like so it's like out here, like especially when you go further south in Texas, like there's a lot of mineral in the water.
Okay.
Okay.
So I didn't know like you guys have to filter some of that water out. If you go further west, like the water is cloudy. Like it comes out and it's like it's never clear. So I didn't know if you guys had to do anything special with your water, especially living in the desert.
No, to be honest with you, we don't do nothing. It's normal water. Where we live is like a valley, a big
Mm,
mountain. So it's like water from the mountain. So it's very
Naturally filtered, yeah.
very nice water. I mean, I don't drink it. I just buy drinking water from the supermarket. But all
I ain't fucking with that.
they, they drink water from normal from the government water. No
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like you guys got the same setup as us. Like, as anybody was thinking that it's any different than us, like it's pretty similar. And I think that that's really good because you guys don't need anything extra to be successful in probably doing this. Like, you guys got all the elements
Yeah.
there. Um, I like the way that you got the whole ambient temp with the ambient light because in my snake room is a garage. There's no lights, so I gotta have lights in there,
Okay.
and it does kind of like bother me sometimes, but it works out. But I think you guys are gonna do a lot over there. It's just gonna probably take just probably as much time as anybody else. But I think that the GM reptiles, y'all gonna be the chondro breeders to like look out for over in Mexico.
Yeah, we appreciate so much your support.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
gonna be raw.
when we spoke with you in San Antonio, we learned a lot.
Yes.
And we appreciate so much that you give us your teaching, and it's very special for us because if you don't let us teach us, it will take us so much time to learn. And you guys are very kind for us. We appreciate so much.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I don't know as
Oh, no
much
problem, man.
as I would like to know, and one thing that I would like to do is like hook y'all up with other people so y'all can get a different perspective. Because I know like I had to learn from somebody else. Like, I didn't just come into this doing it, which is
Yeah, same thing with me.
which is one of those things that you're gonna have to do. Like, nobody has all the right pieces at times unless your name is Patrick Holmes. Um, but the thing is we all just learn from each other, man. That's pretty much how it is. Especially like if you see people who are here in the chat, the majority of them know a bunch of stuff like Tuck and Randy and Pat and
Yeah.
Chuck and Earl's cousin Earl's. These are people that have done it before. Salad Mander. So we don't know everything. We
If
don't.
y'all
We
play
don't.
if y'all play fantasy sports like online, y'all can get in touch with Tuck. He can teach y'all how to lose, like consistently be a loser at that shit. He would show y'all how to lose all the time. Like,
Jose, don't let this man suck you into the fucking fantasy football game. Don't
hey,
let Tuck talk you into.
what's your favorite tequila?
Yeah.
Where is Ruben? Eh? Tequila, híjole. That's
Elohe?
tequila.
Elohe?
Have you heard of that one?
No, last time I was in Mexico, I've been to Mexico, I think 3 times. Last time I was drinking mango moscatos. No,
Drinking
not
mango.
moscato. I'm sorry. Mango mezcal.
Mango mezcal. Mezcal. That is
Hey, it
not.
was like crushed up mangoes in there. Oh, look, dog, I had about 15 of them damn things. I was walking around Mexico lit. I'm talking about on clouds. You hear me, dog?
With no shirt on, like somebody uncle.
Look, I was out there in a wife beater, looking at Mexican, look, no, man, animals.
I remember you called me when you was in
Hey,
Mexico. That
Travis,
shit was funny.
we really enjoy the video in the Instagram.
Hey, so we do the videos because they're fun to do, and it promotes people. Like, we love doing them. We had to like kind of up it over time.
Somebody bought
Uh,
this back for me from Mexico from their farm.
Mezcal artesanal. Okay.
I don't hear it.
It's like a gourmet, you know?
it's like a gourmet.
It's
Yeah.
cheap. I think it's cheap, but it's
It's
strong.
cheap.
It's very strong.
Okay.
It's very okay.
That's how I know it's cheap because it hit the back of the throat. Like,
No, bro,
bad.
like all mezcal is like that. Like, I remember I got a bottle of mezcal when I first moved to San
No,
Antonio.
I had some
This
smooth mezcal, though. I had some that was in a pink. It was like in a pink bottle, and it was smooth. Dog. I bought them back from Mexico too.
Bro, I had a bottle of mezcal in 2010 that still had the worm in it, man. Listen,
Yeah,
I
this one
drank
had the
it.
worm in it. Yeah, yeah, it
I
had the worm in
I
it.
I drank from it and I passed out. Another dude drank from it and told me a whole bunch of shit about his life that I never needed to know. Ever in my life, I never needed to know things that had going on in this man's life. But
Wow,
uh but
wow,
like
usually,
most mezcal,
usually.
like some of the mezcal tastings you have here, like they're all different, man. Like I like the smokiness of mezcal.
I was gonna say
Uh
that smoky dog mixed with that mango. Yeah,
yeah.
dog, that smoky
I,
mixed with that mango.
I,
It had me.
they
Yeah,
had
but
Had
a
me.
I think mezcal and tequila are different. You know,
yeah, they are.
the tequila is like more commercial and a little stronger. Mezcal is better for me, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
mezcal is underrated for sure.
yeah, mezcal like it's a lot of like they have like little festivals for mezcal here. They're not as big as the tequila festivals, but you know, they still happen. And like there's like a lot of bars around here that have like signature mezcal drinks. But the thing about like just getting pure just mezcal and trying it out, that's not necessarily the easiest thing all the time. But like we got mezcal in the stores. It's just this what you were talking about with tequila and how commercial it is. You don't necessarily know what top dog of mezcal it is because
Yeah,
because here you rarely see the same bottle of mezcal twice.
that's true.
uh but you know, if it's got a worm in it, I'll probably drink it. If you got a worm in a bottle, I'll probably drink it. And that's probably not a good thing, but I will. uh But you guys got, you know, like with the Herzog sauces, man, you guys got different Herzogs than we got over here. So like that's cool to see that. But I really
Yeah.
want to see like when you guys come up here, like at a reptile show here, like what else is gonna be here that you guys haven't seen yet. But it's probably not gonna be too much, man.
What
But
about
you guys,
monitors? Y'all think about getting into the monitor game?
Monitors
Yeah, lizards, big lizards.
it's very hard to keep. You know, they need very special food and special lock, or how do you say?
Enclosure.
Enclosures.
There are. I mean, me, I love them, but they are like they very special cares. You know, the snakes are way easier. You know, you feed once a week, and you put water, and you are the
Yeah, the
snakes.
monitors, you got to feed them damn things like every day.
Yeah, you have to feed.
Every day, for sure.
I really
We,
want to.
we we had one
I,
Nile
I want a
monitor.
black monitor, man.
Yeah,
He tried to
the,
get me to take one home, and I was like, no.
I'm gonna buy you one, man. Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna buy you one now. I'll take that back.
Good, because I want you to keep it at your house.
Sorry, so.
we saw baby black throat monitors. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful animals.
Yeah, but you guys have some crazy water species lizards out there though. Like
Yeah,
we don't have the water species lizards that you guys have. We don't have that here.
Got crocodiles. They got crocodiles.
They got all
yeah. We
types.
have
They got all types of
Morelletti,
stuff.
Morelletti, ¿cómo se llama?
Corrales.
Acutus, ¿no?
Basiliscos así también, ¿no?
No, están las abrones
Hurricanes.
the dragon lizard tail, the
Yeah,
green. They are very beautiful and very common here. A lot of people have those animals as pets. We have iguanas, green iguanas, super popular, and
Yeah.
they're like $10, you know. And
Hey, y'all, you got the iguanas that walk around, right, in central Mexico?
yeah,
Yeah.
if
Hey,
you
I
all,
was there. They walk outside. They just walk
yeah,
outside, hanging off the trees.
it's like Florida, bro.
Yeah.
but in Florida they are not native from Florida. This is
Nah, they invasive.
invasive species.
But
Yeah,
they're native to
but
you guys, though. They're protected there, right?
Protege las iguanas. No.
No.
By the
No,
government. They're protected by the government.
No.
no, they are not protected, but you cannot ship. Uh, yeah, what I know is that you cannot ship iguanas. You just have it in the south of Mexico, I
So
think.
you can't actually keep them as pets. They just kind of just like
No,
outside animals.
yes, you can, but you cannot like breed them legally. You know.
Oh, because there's probably so many of them.
Yes, here in the I I'm not completely sure, 100% sure. I am not, but I think that you can only have it in the south of Mexico,
Hmm.
Okay.
but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they wouldn't
Don't you?
survive up where you at.
The what?
They wouldn't survive in where you are up where you at, right? You in the northern part.
No, if one escapes, one cat kill it in 2 minutes.
Don't you guys have big cats and primates at your reptile shows though?
That penguin.
Nice. See, okay. In our
Penguin.
or where?
Like at your reptile shows, you guys sell big cats and primates at your
Yeah,
reptile shows.
primates. I don't think so. Only monkey, the little
Okay,
ones.
the little
But
ones.
Really, y'all do. I need one of those.
yeah,
He doesn't need it. He doesn't need a little monkey.
I do.
I already know his wife is not gonna let him have it.
Give me a couple more years. Hey, give me a couple more years when Cass get old enough. He start going to school. Watch. I'm gonna need something to waste. I need
uh,
something to occupy my time during the day.
A little.
African
Have a
lion.
monkey room.
African lions are legals. Indian tigers are legals.
No,
You
I'm
can
good on that.
have it with
What
permit.
about Black Panther? What about Black Panthers?
You can have it. Yeah,
Yes.
Well, don't you
legally.
guys have
I want a
ocelots?
No,
I want a baby Black Panther.
He does not need that.
I
Do
think
not.
here in Mexico, African lion baby is like $4,000 around.
That's it.
That's
Legal.
not.
Legal.
That's not.
How much for a baby Black Panther? Like
That's
one that's
not
like
good.
Like,
how much? How much for a baby Black Panther?
like $6,000. Black Panther. Legal. Yeah,
Okay.
baby
That's
like this.
not good. I think I could come up with money like that. That's
In the US, you
All
can.
right.
I think
We're gonna
it
work.
give
We're
me
gonna
some
work something
time.
out. We're gonna work something out, Garcia brothers. We're gonna. You know what I'm saying?
In the
We're
US,
gonna.
you can have those animals, or you can't.
No,
You
like
can, but you gotta
permitting,
get permits.
permitting and insurance for those animals would be astronomical.
I like it. I like illegal stuff though.
Yeah,
You don't.
Just putting that out there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You,
Adult tiger, it's like 3 or 5 kilos of meat every day. I think.
yeah,
Super
you're gonna
hard.
be at HEB all the time.
Yeah.
Man, look.
So do you guys? Can you guys get like
Noel
exotic
with me.
lizards?
Me and Noel going half on 2 baby panthers.
That's not a good thing. You and Noel, that's not a good thing.
We gonna get a deal. 2 for the 10.
Can you get Komodo dragons?
No, we
He talking
know
about he asking for one.
we know there are Komodo dragons, but we don't know if you can get it legal. But we know here in
You
Mexico.
say you
Yeah.
can get lions? You can get lions though?
Yeah, you can. It's not hard.
What are just people just breeding lions in Mexico?
You can breed lions in Mexico. Yeah, with permits you can. Yeah.
Man, look, you talking about San Antonio? I might have to move to Mexico. Give me some lions and some Black Panthers.
Listen, it's gonna eat you. You remember that? You remember that show,
Well, it's
Grizzly
not. It's not
Man?
gonna eat me because I'm gonna raise it from a baby. I'm gonna raise not a lion, but a Black Panther.
Yeah, I hope that Black Panther smacks your face off.
Why would you hope something like that? You know? It be your own brothers, y'all.
Because you've been running around here calling me Travis Cut, cuz that's why.
I'll sick my Black Panther on you. You know, like get this big ass, get that black right there.
So we have 5 minutes left. We want to give y'all the opportunity to give a shout out, say anything you guys want to say, because we have definitely enjoyed this episode.
For sure.
We are very happy for the opportunity. It's the first interview we have from someone outside of of Mexico. We appreciate so much your time, your experience, your teaching is very important for us, very special. For sure, we are going to have plans in the future. We are very interested in getting baby chondros from important breeders like yours, and we just want to keep doing what we love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I rock with that.
And we appreciate y'all for coming on too, man. It's been a pleasure for us to be able to talk to people, not only in the country, seasoned breeders, but new people and seasoned breeders outside the country too. And man, for y'all to check in from Mexico and let us know what's going on. And also too, man, y'all talk the way y'all talk and eloquent yourself is more. Y'all got to give yourself more credit because you was like we nervous and our English not good. Man, y'all English good as hell, man.
It's really good.
For real, man.
Uh,
We understood everything y'all was saying.
Y'all, it was really good. And you know,
Thank you for giving us y'all time, man. Seriously.
we really appreciate you because we get to complete the trifecta of North America.
yeah.
We had Canada, we've had a shitload of people from the U.S., and we had Mexico.
Yeah.
So you know, North
We need to
America
pop up
holding
Puerto
strong.
Rico. We need to see what Puerto Rico got for us.
Puerto Rico is still the U.S., bro.
I mean, look, hey, look. Sometimes,
It's not
they get treated like
sometimes.
they
It
not,
is.
but they're my brothers.
It's not sometimes. It always is. It's a U.S. territory. It's like Guam.
I know, but it's like Florida.
What are you talking about?
It's a
What are you
U.S.
talking
territory,
about?
but it's a different country, bro.
Florida is not a U.S. It's a U.S. state.
It's a different country though.
Listen, this is Keto's wild.
Florida is a different country, bro.
I think that what you guys got going on is going to be special. I think that maybe uh, the transition to like doing something else besides retakes may seem difficult for other people to fathom. But I think that if you guys could do retakes, you could do chondros. Because in reality, chondros aren't terribly hard like some people make it out to be. Like, don't buy imports; they're gonna die on you. Like that's not necessarily true. And I think that like you guys got enough snake knowledge to do whatever you guys want to do. So like that's gonna be cool to see. I hope I get to keep watching you guys and what you guys are doing. Um, and you know, this has been really, really cool. Also, like you guys got a lot of fans. Like I saw the likes and I was just like, man, that's cool. I'm glad that you guys getting love over here. I'm glad you guys getting love over here. So you
Yeah.
know, we certainly love this because like we haven't got to talk to anybody from Mexico, and people didn't believe that it was chondro keepers in Mexico, and I was just like, yes, it is. Like they
I mean,
exist. I know these two.
the bar room gonna find you. You know what I'm saying? One thing we're gonna do is the bar room. So we're gonna start the standing as a green sheep python thing. So we're gonna make it possible for other people to bite.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna make sure that you know people get to see GM reptiles, the
Thank you.
Garcia brothers live in action.
For sure.
But thank you guys for coming on again. This has been amazing. Uh, and we're gonna get
Hey
out of
Earl,
here.
we're gonna what's the name? Man, we didn't even do our banner thing. Earl, we're gonna
Oh yeah, man. What do we do? All right. So
Earl,
we're gonna put the banner on.
we're gonna link their page on Instagram. We're gonna link their Instagram page. And by the way,
It's
we
already
ain't
in the
have our banner
videos.
on. Okay, but we ain't have our banner on, but purchase. We might be able to work some out. Might get y'all a package with we can get some sent to Travis, and then y'all
Yeah,
can pick them up, so y'all ain't gotta ship them across the border.
next time I see y'all, I got a present for y'all.
But
Okay.
get up with
Conversation.
if y'all new, get up with them with the banner right here. Chris
Yeah.
at Innerbox 3D. He on Etsy, he on Instagram. Hit him up. Use that code Chondro Bar Room 20. Save you some ducats. It's the holiday season. I know you need some. You might need some purchase, but you got to get something for the kids. So save
Okay.
you a little bread. Get y'all some purchase. Save you some money. Drive home safely.
And
Thank you.
follow GM Reptiles.
Thank you very much.
Follow them, y'all. Hey, y'all know what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow up video in a couple of days. Link them and everything. Again, Jim, man, we appreciate
Thank you.
y'all for keep giving us y'all time.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. See you in the future.
Yep, you will
All right,
see
for
me
sure.
soon.
For sure.
Okay.
Hey,
Good
this has
night,
been another
y'all.
Tuesday.
Bye.
Hey, them Legends of Tuesday checking out. We will see y'all
Nos
next
vemos,
week.
nos vemos, Kino.
See you, Kino.
For sure. All right. And them Legends checking out. See y'all next Tuesday.
Peace out, y'all.